Assalamualaikum and good day to the conference chair, esteemed presenters and fellow participants. My name is Siti Nur Adawiyah binti Hussein from UiTM Cawang Kelantan, and today I will be presenting our conceptual review paper titled Determinant of Environment, Social and Governance Disclosure among public listed company in Malaysia, a conceptual paper. This work is a collaboration with Dr. Nizam Nitwan, Azilawati Abdullah alias Abdul Aziz, Ros Amalina Zakaria, and Nur Asmawani Cik Hassan. My presentation will be structured into four main parts. Number one is introduction. Number two, methodology, followed by the results and discussion. And the last one is conclusion and future works. Okay, in recent years, ESG disclosure has gained a significant attention as an important element of corporate reporting, driven by increased stakeholders' awareness, regulatory changes, and also the global sustainability imperative. So investor, customer, and regulators have increasingly demanded transparent information about how companies address their environmental risks, social responsibilities, and also the governance practices. In Malaysia, the push towards ESG transparency has been strengthened through the initiative and several efforts by the regulatory bodies. However, despite regulatory efforts, ESG disclosure in Malaysia public listed company is still low and insignificant. This is according to Kamarudin et al. 2022, Lee et al. 2023, and also Lestari et al. 2025. As you can see here, according to PwC 2022, Asian countries are still in early stage of disclosing ESG related issues. PLC in Malaysia commonly portray the strong performance in sustainability reporting, ranking just behind Singapore. However, performance that relate to the ESG content disclosure remain relatively low across Asian countries, as shown in figure 2. Alright, so the relatively lower level of ESG disclosure among public sector company in Malaysia present critical challenges and underscore the need for further investigation into the determinant of ESG disclosure. Okay, the lower ESG disclosure among Malaysia public sector company highlights the needs for further investigation into what are the determinants of ESG disclosure. Existing studies identify various determinants of ESG disclosure, such as the firm size, financial performance, board attributes, and regulation requirement, and also the culture. However, many of the study focus only on developed market or developed country, which limited attention given to the Malaysia context, where ESG disclosure is still low. So the aim of the study is to explore or to investigate the key determinants or what are the factors that influence ESG disclosure among Malaysia publicly listed company by reviewing and synthesizing the existing literature. Okay, next is methodology part. Okay, this study adopt a descriptive conceptual review approach. The source of data include pre-reviewed journal articles, regulatory reports, and a policy document that published from year 2017 until 2024. The data collection process involved a structured keyword search in Scopus, Web of Science, and Google Scholar. The technique of analysis applied was content synthesized where key themes and variables that relate to the ESG disclosure were identified, categorized, and also compared. ESG disclosure determinant next will be grouped into several categories. Okay, next is result and discussion. Okay, based on our review of literature, we identified four main categories of determinant that influence ESG among PLC in Malaysia. The first category is firm level factors. Under this category, the determinant that influence ESG disclosure are profitability. Okay, there is profitability positively influence ESG disclosure as a profitable company have more resources to invest in sustainability reporting. Number two is the resource dependence. Okay, company relies on the key stakeholders disclose more to maintain support and legitimacy. The third one is goal compatibility. A strong alignment between corporate goals and stakeholder ESG expectation will enhance disclosure among PLC in Malaysia. The last one is board independent. Board independent generally positively related to ESG disclosure but can vary. The result of the study found that high independent may prioritize financial goal over sustainability. Okay, the second category is board characteristic. The determinants, number one is gender diversity. We found that female representation on board significantly enhanced ESG disclosure. The second determinant under board characteristic are board size. Okay, a larger board may lead to greater ESG disclosure due to the more varied expertise that bring by the board. Okay, the next one is sustainability committee. The presence of sustainability committee, dedicated committees will increase ESG transparency. The last one is board meeting frequency. More frequent board meeting positively influence ESG disclosure among PLC in Malaysia. The third category is internal governance. Okay, under this category, the determinant that influence ESG is internal audit efficiency. Efficient internal audit system significantly enhance ESG reporting. Okay, the last category is data governance. The determinant is the environmental and also the data guidelines. The clear policies and data governance practices lead to the better ESG reporting among Malaysia public listed company. Okay, so these four categories, firm level factors, board attributes, internal governance, and also the data governance, provide a comprehensive understanding of the determinant that shape ESG disclosure practices in Malaysia PLCs. Okay, to conclude, ESG disclosure among Malaysian publicly listed company is still evolving and heavily influenced by the internal and external determinants. The study also identified key determinants of ESG disclosure and classified into four categories. Number one is firm level factors. Number two, board attributes. Number three, internal governance. And the last one is stakeholder factors. The study also provide insight for policymakers and business leaders in order to improve the ESG reporting frameworks. This study also has the limitation. This study is conceptual in nature. Okay, so it relies on the secondary data and literature-based analysis. Okay, so we recommend that future research should validate these findings through the empirical studies involving the interview, survey, or using panel data analysis. Alright. Okay. Future study also can explore the emerging factors such as digitalization, regulatory reform, and also the industry-specific challenges in shaping ESG disclosure practices in Malaysia public listed company. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. I welcome any question or feedback from all of you. Thank you very much.